So Anil, you talked about crowdsourcing enterprise intelligence. Can you expand further? What exactly do you mean by that?
Yeah. So, in fact, we are using this principle of crowdsourcing in a very interesting way inside an enterprise. And crowdsourcing enterprise intelligence actually is to unlock the knowledge that is there with the employees of the organization, and also the unlock the knowledge that resides in the content that is generated by the employees of the organization. So that's the aspect of crowdsourcing we are bringing with respect to content and with respect to
What
people.
exactly is crowdsourcing intelligence with respect to content? What exactly is the problem there, and how does this whole concept work in that realm?
Yeah. So, what happens is the employees of the organization, they produce good collateral, and typically the collateral is uploaded into a cloud storage, wherein it gets shared with people. However, this sharing is limited. It gets shared with the people who have access to that folder. When I'm dealing with my customer, my aim is to basically enhance my interaction with the customer with appropriate content. And for that, I would like a system which unlocks these knowledge, this content that is uploaded, and bring it into that discussion. So basically, crowdsource a particular conversation or engagement that I have in terms of content, and then find the appropriate content and bring it into the conversation, because content is existing, it exists in multiple places. I have one engagement, this dialogue should find those places where the content resides.
Why is this content ending up in silos? We understand this model, but why are these silos formed?
For very practical reasons. Okay, it starts off with a good idea that okay, we have multiple groups, we will all create a shared folder for us, and we'll share the documents with the group members. But you have now, here's the thing, you have multiple groups, so you end up having multiple shared folders. As a user, you are not going to be member of all of them. So content that is produced by one particular group at the most gets shared within those group members, and it stays locked inside that. That too, if you have taken the effort to put it into the cloud storage.
You mean to say that if somebody solves the problem, they put it into the cloud storage to
share? Exactly.
Right.
What if I have not put it in that shared folder? Typically, I sometimes prepare things as a summary of my experience that I have gone through. Let's say in a deployment, I prepare a case study or whatever the things that I have found, and I put it in my folder. But it would be very nice for that also. If I am in a customer engagement, it should crowdsource even that, pull it out of that silo and share it in that conversation.
I see. So does this work for any type of cloud storage platform like a Dropbox and Box or any?
Of course.
Because I have two of them, and I'm pretty sure you probably have a different set of cloud storage platforms that you use. Trying to have a common view of all of the cloud storage is not practical inside an enterprise. Does this solution address a scenario of multiple cloud storage platforms being deployed inside an enterprise?
Oh, absolutely. Typically in an enterprise, people tend to use either Box or Dropbox, even Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive. So it doesn't matter where your content resides. It could be in one or in multiple of these storage platforms. My customer engagement should basically crowdsource the ability to get the right content to drive that engagement meaningfully. It doesn't matter where the document is.
There are a lot of curation platforms that are out there, and a lot of organizations have processes in place to publish documents. How do you see that working in hand in hand with this, or do you see it as a conflict?
Curation platforms, they do a decent job in a very fixed framework, limited structured environment. you need to always adhere to the rules of that framework. When you create a document, somebody has to massage it and it gets put appropriately into that fixed location. And then from there, it can be probably distributed. But it really lacks a typical working style in an enterprise where a lot of people are producing a lot of good things. Okay. Sometimes it is not their primary job to translate that into a curated content and put it into the tool. But that thing should not now stay locked. That knowledge that is there, some tool should be able to take that and put it into the right context in terms of let's say a customer engagement. So a good white paper that, or let's say just a deployment guide that I have produced. When I went through a good deployment, if I don't put it in the curation platform, then that doesn't mean it should not be now locked. It should still get shared in a similar situation. Somebody will be able to benefit from that.
Good. Thank you.